Happy December.
Happy December 10th.
Today is the 10th, making it the 11th day of Advent.
Yay!
Unless you're just doing an Advent calendar, and then it's the 10th day of Advent. But we are on the 11th because we started November 30th with the first Sunday of Advent.
Yeah.
Hope Sunday.
Yeah, it was lovely. Oh, I just saw our sign.
Oh, we have a Merry Christmas bunting, like the banners that have normally the triangles. Our bunting fell. Well,
Yeah.
one side did. But we'll fix it after this.
Yes.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it was
We had a
night.
wonderful but long and full of mild frustration days yesterday, getting ready for our Christmas party, which was lovely.
It was really lovely.
I made a cake.
You did. It was a very, very tasty cake. The fact that most people wanted to take a piece with them because there were some leftovers tells you that it was a very tasty cake.
It was a gluten-free cake, and it actually turned out... There was a moment when nobody else was in the house, and the cake was too large for the plate I was going to put it on. So I cut it in half, and I put one on one, and then I was putting the other one on. The whole thing fell apart, and I was crying. And I called my parents because I didn't have anyone else to, like... I'm like, what am I going to do? Anyway, by the time people came, nobody would have known if I hadn't said anything. And we did have a good night. And I was really impressed. This cake was moist. It was didn't taste gritty. All the things that make me worried about baking with my need for gluten-free weren't there. And yeah, I put the pieces back together and iced it, and it looked like it was fine. It looked like fine. At one point, I was telling a friend about it. I'm like, this feels like a metaphor for something.
Yeah, no, it turned out really, really well.
It is time for our 24 days of tea.
Yay!
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 I do like the tea. I look forward to this all year long. I really do. I know you and I sometimes... I can't get it back in. Can you help?
I can.
There's a little shelf.
There you go.
There. We don't complain, but it is an early morning for us. But this is one of my favorite things we do together. Jasmine creme brulee. It's a green tea.
Interesting.
Huh. I just realized something.
That's a sticker.
It's a sticker because there's another set of teas underneath. They changed their teas because a number of them have stickers on them. I almost want to pull off and find out what was underneath. But this is jasmine creme brulee. I'm going to say this probably has stevia in it. That's just a prediction. But I've noticed, like, last year a lot of tea, like, every other tea felt like they had stevia, and they're not this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice smell. I have to say, it does smell very nice.
Jasmine creme brulee is a green tea that is mild in caffeine. We have apple jasmine tea. I don't remember if I normally like jasmine. I think I've definitely enjoyed a jasmine tea. I don't think it's one I seek out.
Okay.
Rosehip, pineapple, which is pineapple and sugar. I think somebody's made a complaint about stevia because none of these teas have stevia.
So far.
Sweet blackberry leaves, artificial flavors of vanilla, cream, and caramel. I did smell the caramel.
And the vanilla.
I didn't have a word for caramel at the time, though. I was like, it smells like burnt brown sugar. Flavoring, magic flower. Nope, sorry, I can't read. Marigold flowers. Natural... butter and biscuit. I don't know if I can eat this. No, it's natural flavoring. It's butter and biscuit flavoring.
Yeah, just a touch more. Make sure we have enough for a couple cups. There we go. Okay.
And it is kosher.
And what's our steeping time?
Our steeping time is 3 to 4 minutes at 185 degrees.
Okay. All right, we should be good then.
Can you put this behind us?
I can.
Thank you.
There we go. Ta-da!
Do you have a 3-minute timer on?
Yes, right there.
Okay. More nativity! I enjoy this nativity so much. It's a string of little stars. I think what we'll do is after the stream, we will tape them to the
shelf?
the shelf so that
Under
they'll
the
hang.
angel?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll set those aside then.
They have stickers to do that, but we are not going to use the stickers. We will use little tape.
I will set them aside. Maybe we'll do that afterwards. Do you want me to do the star behind you?
Oh yeah, that'd be very helpful.
Okay. I'm rolling it over to the 15. 15 days to Christmas.
Kind of glad we have a video of this. The first year we did it, we didn't know where things came from, so we were trying to guess to put them back. And I think we've done a fairly good job.
Mm-hmm.
Some things do not go exactly as we remember. But, yeah, it is stored well.
Mm-hmm.
We used it the first year we got it, and then we haven't used it for a few years. And this year I decided I want to make space for it.
That makes sense. And set aside, we'll put it back where it belongs when we're done.
So, I'm thinking today's question is,
Mm-hmm.
at Christmas time,
Mm-hmm.
what are 3 things you are grateful for in this season?
Family would definitely be one.
Yeah.
Because there are some people who either do not have family or are estranged from their family and don't have that joy of being with family and celebrating the holidays in that way.
Yeah. I am thankful that you are in my life.
I'm thankful for our church.
Me too.
It does make for a very festive and joyous Christmas time, even if it is very, very busy sometimes.
Yeah. For yesterday, because we were having so many people over, I definitely put some expectations on myself of wanting to have this place ready in very specific ways. You are nodding.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because I want to give the best we can to everyone because I love everybody's... I know that sounds really cheesy, but it really was just I want to make this a space that helps bring Christmas joy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
I was sad. I have this... I know I've mentioned it a couple weeks ago, we've been doing this for 11 days, that I want to make cardboard gingerbread village, and I have it drawn out.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted it up last night for when our guests were here, because I'm going to hang it across here. It's going to have to wait. There was just a moment on Saturday and then Sunday and then Monday where I was working on it. I'm like, slowly the realization dawning is this is taking more effort than I have time to finish this.
Mm-hmm. Now, the upside is next week we're having a craft day with some people.
With my sister.
And so that will give you an opportunity to do crafting.
Yeah. And
there's some tea for you.
Thank you. You do not have glasses, so I'm doing all of the reading today. I said 3 things. So family, church, and...
Probably, and this is going to sound silly from someone who's always cold, probably winter. I feel like Christmas would be not the same in a summer climate. I know there are people who like going down to Florida or Mexico or other places in the Caribbean, to escape the cold during the wintertime. And I understand that for late parts of January and February and even into March when you want it just to be green again because you've had enough. But I feel like Christmas is not Christmas if it's not white on the ground. And, we have some snow coming down slightly sideways. And And that just, to me, it was a couple of days ago, we had the big flakes coming down where you can kind of see them floating
We were in
down.
a snow globe. It was lovely.
And that just feeling of this is Christmas. I'm one of those people who I do not like winter, but I like to have snow on the ground from about a week before Christmas until about the second week of January, for just that Christmas season of, it's a white Christmas, you can go outside, you can enjoy the snow. If you're a person who likes skating or skiing, you can do that type of thing. You can enjoy those winter activities. And then by mid-January, I want it just to all go away and let's have spring again.
We should do, there is outdoor skating downtown. We should go skating sometime. Not necessarily before Christmas, but sometime. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My Christmas blessings, my gratitude in December. Okay, I agree with all the ones you say, so I'm gonna try to do. I cooked my first turkey yesterday. I appreciate that you helped me when I couldn't lift it, but from like everything about that turkey came together. From the realization I should have bought it earlier, to learning how to defrost a turkey in under 24 hours, because it needed to start cooking at 2 p.m. yesterday, to putting herbs on it and me putting things in it, to getting in the oven and basting it and stuff. Like, everything about the turkey went well.
Yeah.
And it was my first turkey.
Yeah. Basically, the only part of it that I had was the heavy lifting and setting the timers.
I appreciate. Oh, you basted. You did the basting for me.
Yeah. But that's because neither of us had ever used a baster before, and I happened to get it in my hands first.
You did the basting.
And it took me like 4 or 5 tries to figure it all out.
You were doing the basting because I was peeling potatoes.
Yeah.
Anyway, that piece.
And I don't know if in the end if it really actually needed it.
It was a very good turkey.
Turned out
I
well.
was really worried I was going to make it dry. And the cake was moist. I'm really blessed that this meal that I was definitely at times making myself anxious about, and had to continually remind myself to be. I might have had a couple good cries yesterday. Cake falling apart was one of them. I was driving somebody home last night, and the roads were not great at points, and we were safe. I never felt like we were going to be in an accident, and so there was a lot of protection and mercies on that. And
did he get to work on time?
Yes.
Excellent.
I got him there 20 minutes early.
Perfect.
And yes, we had to drive somebody back to where they work, and they're about 40 minutes away. And then I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for phones. I was able to talk to my parents, and I've talked to some friends in Nova Scotia. There's just been a lot of blessings of the cake. The cake might fall apart, but it's still yummy. Life might be falling apart, but there's still so much good. Also, that icing. Oh, I could just eat that by then.
Well, good news is you have tiny little bit left, so you can put it on English muffin or a bagel for you today.
I might do that because it was a cream cheese with nutmeg, and it was an eggnog inspired icing. It was good. Okay, day 11. Claiming true peace. Keep your eyes on the Prince of Peace, the one who doesn't cling to his divine power, the one who refuses to turn stones into bread, jump from great heights, and rule with great power, the one who touches the lame, the cripple, and the blind, the one who speaks words of forgiveness and encouragement. Keep your eyes on him who becomes poor with the poor, weak with the weak. He is the source of all peace. Colossians 3:12-15. Clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, and patience. Bear with one another. If anyone has a complaint against another, forgive each other. Just as the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive. Above all, clothe yourselves with love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony, and let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. This is our prayer. Lord, help us to make our way to Bethlehem, to the peace of the Christ child that withstood even the humility of his birth in a stable. Let us seek harmony in our lives as the angels did when they announced the Christ child's birth in perfect praise. Amen.
Amen.
Liturgical music can often help us pray and can even help us overcome the chaos of a tense situation at home or elsewhere. Through the airwaves, though the airways are inundated with Christmas music immediately after Thanksgiving, instead find and listen to a CD or a tape of religious music that expresses the calm serenity of waiting for the Christ child. Maybe it's Gregorian chants. Maybe it's Bach's Advent cantatas. Or liturgical music recorded by various choirs might be good choices for you. Even just the hymn, Come Thou Long Expected Jesus, might be a good Advent song. What would be another Advent? What's her name? I think it's Cobbs is the last name. In January, I shared with the church a song called Peace Like a River. It's based on Psalm. I'm looking up Spotify.
Psalm 1.
It's, yeah, Psalm 1. And why is my phone? It should be on silent. I guess because I'm touching it, it thinks I want to know all the things. Did I save it? Caroline Cobb has an EP called The Advent Session. It's a live performance of Advent songs or songs she's written. I haven't listened to it because I was decorating, so I wanted something a bit more cheerful, a bit more. My playlist started with the song from the original cartoon Grinch, where they're trimming the trees. That was the mood I was in. But I am interested to listen to it maybe later today. Advent. Yes. Okay. It smells good. Is it going to let me down?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just going to enjoy the tea. Smell a little bit longer. It smells, like, based on the smell, I would say it smells like a 4. Somebody asked us, what's our rating? We just picked a number 1 to 5 because that's often a 5-star rating. I don't hate it. No, it's quite pleasant to me. What's your view?
It's bitter. It's a green tea. It tastes just like a green tea to me.
I don't notice that.
It might be because I got the tail end of it and you got the top.
I tasted the tea in that. Like, I taste the jasmine.
Yeah, yours is a lot less bitter than mine.
Yeah. I think that's one thing, to be fair, is like, I think that the temperature selected was hotter than what it asked for.
Yeah, I had expected that by the time we'd actually got to it, it would have cooled down some, but maybe not as much.
So I think we might have burnt the leaves a little bit. You wouldn't think that 10 degrees would make that much of a difference?
Yeah, I like that a lot more than I like this. This just tastes like a bitter green tea.
Based on this, I give this a 4.
Okay. I would give it a 3 because it's not any different than any other green tea I've ever had. And I don't mind a green tea now and then, but I still prefer an herbal tea.
I know. I think it's a delightful green tea. I wouldn't say it tastes Christmassy to me, but it does. It tastes like a dessert tea to me. Mm-hmm. This would be a lovely after dinner dessert tea. If you're avoiding sugar, I wouldn't recommend it.
And if you're avoiding caffeine, I also wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's not bad. Like, it's certainly not something I would say like that. There are definitely teas we've had that are worse.
Well, that's a glowing recommendation. I was also thinking, I'm not somebody who has an afternoon tea, and I definitely wouldn't be a high tea, but it does feel like something you might have with a friend in the afternoon. Tea.
Mm.
Tea. I'm sorry you are not a fan. I'm not always a fan of green teas. I'm enjoying this one quite a bit.
Good.
Yeah, it gets a 4.
Okay, good to know.
That's what I think. We're gonna head out. We don't have any major things to run off to today,
No, but I need to start work early.
but we do have life to get on with, and so do you. So I pray that God gives you a blessed day. Stay safe on the roads. I see that it's snowing again. The plow just went by our house. One of us is gonna have to go shovel out. But the kitchen is clean. Our big Christmas commitment is done. We have some. Next week's going to be another busy week, but the rest of this week we can kind of take some winter naps.
A little bit.